is Boston a shoe-in for the East this year?
Absolutely not.
I,
Nah.
I would say they're the favorite, but not a sure win.
Correct.
I mean, I'm just saying they've been steamrolling teams, and they've been playing a lot of good team basketball.
And they've been
You
winning
know,
games.
Yeah.
They haven't lost with Tatum been hurt. They still haven't lost yet.
yeah, they've been
Just keep
playing.
that in mind.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like they've been playing really. They've been doing what we, of course, probably wanted the Bucks to do. They gelled together almost immediately, but they didn't have to. They one and two pieces remain the same during all this.
Right.
So I think
Correct.
that's a big
Yeah.
big plus that they had.
But I'll
But
give you another stat that I'm sure both of y'all know, but I'll just say this: no Eastern Conference team that has been a number one seed since 2016 has gone to the finals.
really, I didn't know that.
The Bucks went as a number 3 seed.
That's
Right.
really interesting. That is
I
And
think
and
the
the thing
last
that
team was
I'll
like Cleveland or something like that
yeah,
with
the thing
LeBron.
that I'll say about Boston is their new additions are plug-in pieces.
Correct.
right.
Well,
That's what I
our
mean.
new addition was our new addition was the center, one of the centerpieces.
Right. For
Right.
years.
It 1 and 1A.
Yeah.
It was a 1 and 1A piece that they had to make work, and I don't think that that's easy. And that's why it's hard to say that it's championship or bust this year for me. You know, but
Yeah.
they've had a lot of rough times with Middleton, and
hmm
will really be interesting to see what they do in an off season
Jay Crowder was
when it
hurt for
comes
a
to
month
him.
or two too, though. Mike, don't
Yeah,
forget, Jay
yeah,
Crowder was
and
hurt. You know what I'm saying?
so
Like,
yeah, and we may get it together if, especially this last run. This will be a perfect time for things to all really just start to settle in.
no,
You
I agree.
know,
But if you look at a positive note, if you want to be positive about the Bucks and look, when we play real competition, you see a different Bucks team versus when we play some tap water
I
squads.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? When we play a real team, them cats you can see from the door that they dialed in. I see Brook moving from a 3 to a 4.5. He's stepping his game up. Like every Beasley fighting over screens. Dame is
Yeah,
hustling on
Yeah.
defense. So why I'm saying that is I think that this team, this is no disrespect, and I'm not saying this is a good thing. I don't think they really care about the regular season like that. I really don't think they care like that.
I hope that's the case. Um,
I'm not saying
because
it's appropriate. I feel what y'all about to say, but I just don't
well,
think as a
no,
veteran team they care that much.
I think and here's a question though, and being honest, and I'm gonna say this more towards Lamont too because
Mm-hmm.
I know how he feels about this. Again, I've always said we got to play Indiana. Those 5 games, we played them really fast in the first quarter of the season.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think they fare, Lamont? How do they think that they would fare to them now against Indiana?
Honestly, I don't know.
Do you think would you see any
Honestly,
difference?
I don't know. Um, I couldn't answer that, man, because it's the games that we played against them. We either got beat by 20 or was down by 20 and had to come back.
Yeah,
Or
and
had them down by 20 and they came back. I'm sorry. Um,
they
so I
got
don't know. And
Siakam
then
now
we
too.
picked up Siakam. The Siakam wasn't there. So it's two totally different teams. We didn't have Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's two totally different teams. What I'll say is, I, this goes to what you just said, Am. They better be taking this serious because although they're a veteran team, they're a new team, new
Mm-hmm.
coach. Like
Correct.
they really need to gel together more so than any other team in the East.
That's fair.
No other team has had all those changes. So they
Right.
need to take it serious and put together a good streak that they can build off of and see like, okay, this is our brand of basketball. This is our identity.
Right. Only thing I throw in there that's different for both teams, I know they got Siakam, but us discovering AJ Green is a difference maker.
Yeah,
AJ Green be
Yeah,
getting buckets in bunches, bro, and he play defense. Like
like
to
on the
me,
on the
I
yeah,
feel
on the
I don't want to
Duncan,
do too
he's on
much.
like offensively. He like on the Duncan Robinson side of the game, where you
Right,
leave him open, he'll bang that. You
right.
know, I'm not saying he is.
yeah.
I'm not saying he was as good as Duncan Robinson his shot, but you know,
Oh, I will say he's on par, if not better. If you look at the percentages, dude, AJ Green almost automatic, bro. He almost automatic. And the thing is, I'll say him versus Duncan. I done seen AJ Green take clutch shots. I ain't never seen Duncan Robinson really bury a team. I done seen AJ Green as a rookie take big shots and bury a team. Like that 30-foot three he pulled up. I was like, what are you doing? And it was like
yeah,
2 minutes left in the game. I was like, well, we might have been at that game, Mike, where he came up
yeah.
like the 30-foot. I
But
was like,
that's what I always say is where I think the game slowed down for Green, you know, and I don't think the
mm,
same has happened with Jackson and Beauchamp. You know, I think it's still going real fast for them. And like I said, that's why they foul so quickly because the game moving. I think it's moving too quick
that's
right
low
now.
key valid. That's kind of valid.
Yeah, no,
And not to mention, I think, unfortunately, I think the coaching staff and other players have shown more um, trust in Green than they
Correct.
have with the other two. And part of that is because of the skill sets. Green is a shooter, and the other two are slashers. So when you have all those other
Okay.
people down low at Giannis and everything, their slashing is very limited, and you're just asking them to be spot up shooters, and that's not their game.
yeah, yeah. And
That's
I
real
honestly
talk.
don't. And I don't think Beauchamp is ready yet. To be told, I thought he was beginning of the season, but yeah, I don't think he's
He
ready.
might be a year away. I think next year it'll be his
Yeah,
time. Cause he got the skill set. You see it when even when he beat them games of for them short burst, you're like, oh, he can dribble a little bit, he can catch and shoot. He got a
right.
nice little well-rounded skill set, and he played defense. And just like you said, the game got to slow down for him. AJ Green, it just clicked. But for AJ Green, like you said, they showed more trust early, giving him a lot more playing time than I feel
Yeah,
the other two. I feel he got
And he's
considerably more
just a
playing
shooter.
time.
Yeah, and
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
just a shooter, so he don't really have a lot to do but just stand there and wait for the ball.
Right.
And he
But you
will
know,
shoot it.
but see, and a
Right,
lot of
he ain't
players
scared.
a lot of players have that get put in that situation. And I don't think it's easier than said is done. You know, you get them open looks, but the pressure is on to hit them shots, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. So
And Duncan Robinson buried us last season.
Oh
man.
yeah, I don't want to talk that. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Man,
I
he
don't
was
know.
going nuts last. Because you
We
Man,
got him
remember
a
they
whole
had
new
been.
contract. We got him a whole new contract. Duncan Robinson should be building a school in the inner city for what we did for him and his family. We got him a
dude,
whole new retirement plan behind
he
that
was on
man.
Because
He was on
fire.
if you
the bench. He was on the
if
bench the
you
whole
remember,
season.
he was benched, and then when Tyler Hero got hurt, he came in and was lighting us up.
And got a new contract.
What was it?
He got
NBA
a new
Jam?
contract.
Was it NBA Jam where you went when you start to light up?
Yeah,
The little thing
Yeah, when
started
you get
going.
on fire.
Right.
Yeah, he was on fire.